What the hell is this place anyway?
Shisha. Okay, we're back here again. If I recall, I believe we were humbled by one William Birkin, so I have to refer to him by his proper name until I regain power over him. Okay, how are we going to deal with Mr. Birkin? Let's bring... We don't need that many knives. I'm already being overly self-indulgent. Okay, we're going to want good heals. At least a couple. Bring me my needle cartridges. Now, he hates acid rounds, and we love that he hates acid rounds. So we're going to bring old reliable here. The handgun, is that just there for moral support? Or do we want to bring ammunitions? Dale handgun. Tell you what, let's store that. Bring us a solid mess of flashbangs, just in case. Those are our just-in-case flashbangs. And then that'll give us a whole slot for this. Look at that responsible inventory. Is there any additional nonsense I could do? I could move you right there, because these are things we want to access in the heat of battle, son. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Okay. We got to know our rotation. Because he'll stagger every time you shoot him with an acid round, unless it changes when he's, you know, outside of the octagon, son. We're catching Billy on the streets. And I saw Chevy Chase from Community whispering in his ear earlier, so he probably knows all the secrets to become streets ahead. He's going to rank up in that meteor cult and become a Cookie Crisp wizard, even though I agree with Troy that in my youth, the Cookie Crisp mascot was like a bandit and a dog and like a old-timey police constable. Apparently, it's like a hot wolf man now, according to the things I see online. What can you do? Just cross over with B-Stars and get Legoshi on a box of Cookie Crisp. Okay, let's fight this boss. I'm delaying long enough. Hey, oh no, that's not my acid grenade launcher. I've already fucked up the rotation. Okay, it's fine. We're going to eat this. Okay, this time, Billy, I got your fucking number, boys. 1-800-asshole city. Oh no, what's wrong, Billy? Is your big fuck-off gangly body not able to fit through there? Oh. Billy, you might be... Oh no! I didn't even get to finish boosting his adrenaline with my perfectly legit taunts. Okay, good. Every now and then... I guess when he gets mad, he temporarily becomes intangible enough. I don't know. Is that on the eyeball? Survey says no. Okay. Now, are you gonna... Yes, he can. You ask, can Billy Birkin get through that archway when he's angry? Yes, he can. I can't get to the eyeball on your back like this, Billy. This is cheating. Can I still just deplete your HP? I could just shoot him in the mouth with a spark shot. Lord knows I've got the needles. I'm like an acupuncturist. A difficult profession to say. Placing them needles. Is that still a thing, people? Of course it's still a thing people do. Obviously. I can't tell if this is working. I'm going to empty this magazine. I don't know if I've ever stood and emptied a spark shot magazine into the same enemy. It doesn't normally come up. We probably have to pop that eyeball at least once. What is the plan? If we're going to pop it, it's probably better to go with the pistol because this thing has too much charge up time, so... We can't shoot a point-blank Kamehameha at him, so we got to hit him with a bunch of little blasts like Vegeta does, and it never fucking works. But we're going to make it work. Okay, Billy. I'm zoning you out. Oh, you just had to do an action to go into your next angry phase. It's true. Oh, no, what happened, Billy? Dragoon tactics don't work in here. I'm going to shock your meaty thigh eye. Thigh eye, Billy. This is where he would normally get real mad and go throw a canister, but there aren't any. Billy, there aren't any. You've got to learn. You've got to learn. This is going a lot different than I planned in my head all week when I was like, oh, I got to beat Billy when I record more randomizer for that crowd. I can tell you're mad because you've got LED gamer lighting, son. How much extra did you pay for that, son? Do you have a water cooler installed in your asshole, Billy? Oh, he's still mad and he's still jumping. Somehow we did it, and he digivolved back into his weak ass eyeball arm form. I'm gonna drink some water. Is why we're enjoying this. That's why we're enjoying this cutscene. Well, thanks to the arena, the power of the arena allowed us to easily deal with Billy's bullshit. All right, I want Sherry to think I'm cool when I get to the top of the ladder. I'm already tactical, but I gotta be cool in your heart as well. The most tactical part of your body.
This way.
I'm gonna go empty my inventory before I go down here and pluck these treasures. Some of these juicy, succulent jewels of grapes that are the treasures, I'm sure, are in the Billy arena.
You got it.
Son, you just got to practice your grip strength.
What's your mom like? She works at Umbrella.
Is she a huge bitch? Don't have to answer that. It's implicit.
Mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon.
Yeah, when she yells at you.
So where's your dad?
Hashtag down with the net. I'm just going to carry my handgun with me because it makes me feel confident. It gives me that Redfield confidence, son. No, I ain't trying to save. I'm trying to get good items.
Both of my parents are gone, and it's just me and my brother.
Hey, the more Magnum parts. Sherry, do you know what a Magnum is? Have you ever heard of a big fuck-off handgun?
That's a good
They
thing.
probably have a Deagle in Fortnite, right? Oh no, this is 1998. Pokemon. It's like a Hydro Beam. Not Hydro Beam. Hyper Beam. You're like, now, Hydro Beam itself, Uncle Tenfey, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you ever come across a particularly ornery Blastoise. But goodness heavens. Are you following me out here, Sherry? Well, you could probably use the exercise. Of course, this is 1998, so kids still played in the yard somewhat. Even I played in the yard some. You're like, what? How's that possible, Uncle Tenfey? No. Boys, Billy, look at all this collateral damage you did. Son, Brian Irons gonna lose his mind. Well, Sherry, you didn't have to accompany me down here, but you can watch me get all the good items and clap politely. Yes, sir. Once I find that Magnum, all these yellow gunpowder, Sherry. It's a race to see if I get the Magnum before the shotgun. There can be only one. It's like the Highlander. A shotgun's like a claymore. Oh, we're one step closer to the solving the mystery of why I don't have that shotgun yet. The Redfield girls. Annette would demand that we change the name of the series to the Birkin Redfield girls, but I wouldn't budge on it. And then she just shot me with that like liquid capsule launcher thing she uses at the very end of the game, right before you fight Octagon Billy, that temporarily frazzles him. I missed, did I just completely, I did, I missed a grenade. Sherry, you should have picked up that hand grenade. You know, I just noticed she has, the break. That's right, you get that from her. I'm an idiot. I was like, hey, look, she's got that wristband that you need to get into the Umbrella Lab that Ada borrows from a burn-up corpse. But then I remembered in Claire's game, Claire just takes it. She's like, Sherry, you don't need this anymore. It's just wasteful. It's just ornamental on you now. It's like an appendix. Or a bibliography. Or editor notes. Have you read The House of Leaves, Sherry? Didn't House of Leaves come out in like 99-ish on the internet? How'd you read that book on the internet? Did you have to pick your computer monitor up and like turn it upside down? They didn't have Wikipedia back then, so I don't know how you check identity and cross-referencing. Okay. We did a really good job, Sherry, of running around and picking up items. I doubt anything possibly could happen, like, right after the cutscene with our favorite character, but let's just bring items in our inventory, because it just feels so nice to know that just in case something crazy did happen, I could go into my combat form, son. Players like Jason Bourne.
Over there.
Yeah, way the fuck over there. Is that where the damn card key reader is? Sherry, are you blind?
Closed.
Okay. Can't let William Birkin or
Okay.
Brian Irons be on the screen.
Card first. Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
Son, you tell him. Have we found any items just laying around out here in any of the playthroughs I've uploaded so far? You crowd are better at remembering shit like that, probably, when you're auditing my efficiency in hoarding items. When Henry puts together our profit and loss randomizer sheet, son. He's like, we'll never recover from the fourth quarter, Margaret. Not even orange Tic Tacs can describe the waste I witnessed, Margaret. I saw things that would make you sick. That boy just mixing yellow and white gunpowders to make hand grenades, Margaret. Hand grenades. If he knew a way to turn first aid sprays into horseshoes, I bet he'd do it. Hey, there's the crank spot. Oh, that's right. We're just allowed to walk through here in the randomizer. This is so nice. I hear dogs. Angry dogs. In the Claire scenario, angry dogs, are you sure? Hey, it's hip to be pouch, baby. Look at this perfect cube. Somewhat. Oh, there's knives in the basement. Oh, we have everything we need to become shotgun compliant. We should just do that. Run straight to where the shotgun be. Where the shotgun be. Now, you can't get me away from that shotgun lady. You can never have more hate in your heart towards me than I can reflect back at you. So, oh, I see you brought your friend. This bitch. Uh-huh. My words are powerful. I'm like, what's his name? Black Adam? The Marvel character that if he, like, whistles at you correctly, your head explodes. Uh-huh. Your ass pained, and I just showed it more literally than metaphorically. I knew you were going to do a hateful lunge, wearing all that hateful grunge. Was Kurt Cobain even around in 1998? The thought about that is what killed her, son. She's right up there for most hateful zombie of the randomizer, son. She might be a shoe-in. Now, we have one of the fuses. Gangle Man. Remember the Gangle Man that was in here last time? Filling our lives with misery and woe. Even if you save and quit. Like, no, y'all can keep a good item in here, man. With the bunk beds. You're like, the bunk beds are the good item. You're Will Ferrell and, what's his name? In Step Brothers. You're like, bunk beds are an intrinsic reward, man. Let's save. Oh, I could probably put this away. And I could probably pre-game some of this good shit. Some of this good shit. I never quit with some of this good shit. Where is my puzzle box? There you are. Okay, cool. Old King Droll can feel... It's like Yoshikage Kira when he launched Sheer Heart Attack or something. That stand was named. Crowd know what I'm talking about. Hey, I didn't even see you there. Ain't you pretty? I know just where we're going to load you later. You'll get to live in my boomstick. Just want to make sure you're truly dead. It's like when you ask Emperor Gestal at the Imperial Banquet in Final Fantasy VI if he's really done being a hateful asshole. And he's like, oh, yeah, sir, sure thing. Now, you know where they hid the spare key to the Esper world? You know, it's just I dropped my wallet when I was in there, kidnapping an infant Terra. from her Esper and human parents. Oh, look at who finally gets to be in my inventory, son. Just in time to get us out of that needlessly indulgent Final Fantasy VI reference. Well, ain't there just a bunch of y'all? It's my fucking birthday, son. God. He's determined to shove my face in the cake, son. If internet video compilations are to be believed, nobody has enjoyed a birthday cake in 20 years. Hey, these are those original spark shot needles I was too good to pick up. Oh, wait, we don't want to be throwing our grenades. Oh, we ain't gotta. Anybody want to... Yep. Always fat chubs. He wants another swing at the pinata. A lot of hate in that man's heart. Probably because I'm standing here boosting his adrenaline as always. Ain't nobody really secretly dead at my birthday party. Johnny Sasaki called. He wants his debilitation pose back. Okay, now that you all are lying there in a big pile like kittens. Do you hear this crowd at the windows? Man, my light bill will be sky high. You're going to ruin the insulation of my double pane windows, son. It's going to be drafty. Okay, nobody's allowed to startle or scare me. Luckily, there are boards there, so I wasn't startled or scared. Oh, fuck it, just grab it. Oh, yeah, I remember you, crowd. That's the reason I don't hang out here anymore. Well, look at this. I could go through whatever the hell door I want with my diamond keys. Bonus knives for me with my diamond keys. Did we leave anything out here? It said... Oh, that's the entrance. That's like upstairs. Okay, who's hanging out in the halls now? I'm telling you, SpongeBob won't know what to do with himself writing all them tickets. Did you teleport in, Gangle Man? Are you real? You're a real asshole, I can tell you that to your face. I can't shoot nothing. I can't shoot nothing. You're not allowed to grab me when my aim is bad. That's the rule. If I could pop one Gangle Ball. If I could pop one Gangle Ball. How is my aim this bad? There's jovial, like... I don't even know how to describe it. I'm so shocked at my poor performance. Oh, well. Just give Henry something else to worry about. Keep him occupied. It's the only reason Margaret lets him watch my channel, son, is because it gives him something to do that isn't... Well, it technically is bothering her, but she'll just go in the bedroom and watch, like, Family Feud reruns on their CRT TV that still inexplicably gets a signal. They must have one of them digital converter boxes. Remember when that was a thing? You're like, no, Uncle Tenfey. I don't, and I'm thankful. Okay, we just have to live long enough to be in the STARS office. And we finally get everything we've ever wanted and more, if the price is right. Margaret watches that too. Although, you know, without Bob Barker, it's a little bit hollower than it used to be. Let's pop by Brian Irons' office. We still haven't checked the lower elevator region as well. But we're getting distracted. Whenever Claire isn't beelining for the shotgun, the audience should be asking, why isn't Claire beelining for the shotgun? We need shells to feed our hungry boy. 9 shells. Final Fantasy 9 shells. Son, I saw on Square Enix's like Twitter for International Women's Day, which is is it today? They posted a montage or a collage of different ladies from different Final Fantasies, and for 9, they put our gal, the Dragoon lady, up there using one of her 2 CGI cutscene appearances. Freya gets 2 cutscenes in that game. She gets, oh, I'm sad because the kingdom I grew up in has been decimated by genocidal hordes that nobody's allowed to be mad at for some reason. And at the end of the game, oh look, my friend Zidane got back together with the love of his life and they live happily ever after. I guess I'll go to back to my ruined home with my amnesiac piece of shit boyfriend. You're like, she wouldn't say that about Sir Fratley. like she does when I'm writing her. She does in my fan fictions. That music is your crowd. The feeling you crowd are having to deal with. I'm recording this on a double lazy Saturday, so that's why I'm being so self-indulgent. You could remove all limitations on Saturday. Hey, why do you choose to still be amongst the living, quote unquote, you asshole? Making me waste knife durability. It was all he ever wanted. A Gangleman, a Gangleman, my kingdom for no more Ganglemans. He just gave up that song. Popping them gangle balls, copping them gangle balls. I'm running down the hall, popping them gangle balls. Oh yeah, a jaunty tune took him down, son. We warmed his cold heart with a jaunty tune, son. Oh, the good times. The bad times. We've been through them all. You pick me up when I fall, because every time we touch, I get this feeling. It has 16 shotgun shells. I loaded 16 tons of number 12 shells. And the straw boss said, well, what the hell are you bringing a shotgun down to the mine for?
Like Chris.
Oh, speaking of Chris, we need that perfect Oni-chan pose. If we get Claire, it's required by law that every Tenfey Claire randomizer has to have a thumbnail where she's holding a shotgun at a low camera angle. So we got to meet that quota. It might not be easy. That's why Chris hung his jacket in that location, son. He was trying to get Claire to prove herself. See, there's too much negative space, though. That ain't no YouTube thumbnail. No matter how much I skew and stretch it. See, I want more of the barrel, but I want more of the Oni-chan jacket. You crowd that are just watching this just to see an RE2 randomizer get played are probably like, what? What is happening? Is this a strategy? Does this help him get better RNG? Is this going to lead to more Magnum bullets? Because it's the only reason I'll tolerate it. Oh, God. The hope in my heart is dead. I guess we could just do like a regular camera angle. That chair covers the negative space, son. It's the only thing saving us right now is the thumbnail potential. I'm just so excited to have this shotgun. Who wants to get shot with my shotgun? A gangle man. Ugh. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You and your gangle balls are dead. Unlike the bank manager, I reload. Just like how, unlike some Robin Hoods, Wesley from The Princess Bride can speak with an English accent. Also Fox Boys, probably. Well, Liquor, I believe the ball's in your court. Just go aboard him in the shower. Neckbone's in the shower, boys! Oh, you are super double extra hardy, son. I guess because he just took a shower. It raised all of his stats. It's like soaking in an onsen. It just buffs you inherently. Enemies? Enemies? Hey, you! Bye, you! Comma Billy. If only Andy had given me the extended barrel for one of my previous birthdays. The gift is all these zombies for me to dispose of at my leisure. Okay, that Liquor's down at the end of the hall. Luckily, we didn't run yet. Other than running my mouth. Anybody in here? Sometimes they like to add enemies in here. Just to make me sad. I can do that on my own, assholes. Okay. We are having a good time and we're having a ball. So don't stop us now. Let's replenish our stores of good items. Including the shotgun shells, of course. Of course. Fantastic. Now, where else was there a diamond door? Now that I'm done being so self-indulgent. I haven't even pointed out that our difficulty is called Ethan Must Die. which is a mode in Resident Evil 7. It's like vaguely roguelike. But it involves playing as Ethan Winters. Is that his last name? I've played through Resident Evil 7 once. That was enough. I never played any of the bonus shit. Right, buddy? Okay. Glad you crowd are just so resilient now. It's like we activated the BOW gas in scenario A of original RE2, and now in scenario B, the enemies have become more stronger. Casey Lowe warned about this in the Versus Books Player's Guide. Where are we walking off to? I guess I'll grab this thing I've never picked up the whole game. Could finally be in my inventory. I was gonna say, I thought there was one over here as well. They add anything in here? No? Oh. Table dog. I'll just leave you be, man. It's all good, baby. Oh, yeah, that's the backup bolt cutters. Okay. Let's it. Oh, hey. Fun. Fun times, crowd, is what we call y'all. Just because I can. Just because I can. I'm going to enjoy my shotgun. Even if it just barely scrapes your skinless ass, it'll be worth it. Oh, yeah. When was the last time we humbled a liquor solely with a shotgun? A shotgun liquor. You're like, now you're speaking my language, Uncle Tenfey. Hell yeah. Shotgun liquor. Probably be a good name for a Wolves Can't Fly song. Everyone agrees. Or they disagree. Are you Marvin? Marvin, the part of Marvin will be played by this Misty-type zombie today.
Oh God, no. Marvin, I'm sorry.
This could almost be the thumbnail. We could continue the trend of the thumbnail is just me aiming at something humorous. Of course, it would have to have the shotgun. Bam, balam. Ah, the good times. Now, the problem is we need the other fuse, or else we got to run all the way around. I guess we could finish clearing out over there. I want to do everything I can before we potentially get Mr. X times. Mr. X times Mr. X equals bad times. That's the equation. The Mr. X equation. I mean, we could place boards now. That's kind of interesting. Let's carry this with us so we can deal with gang. Of course, we want to be able to deal with Ganglemen later. So, while we've got this glut of resources. Speaking of which, we need to see what we get. Let's do an experiment. Gunpowder experiments Tenfey, we'll call it. A big gunpowder and a yellow makes 3. A little gunpowder and a yellow makes 3. Okay. There's no difference between the two. There's only one thing we haven't tested. What happens if you mix a little gunpowder with a big one? Do you get 8 bullets? Okay. We had to know. Well, if it doesn't matter now what happens, whether or not we give up the fight, son, Sonic the Hedgehog would be looking at his second monitor if he was the kind of guy that would sit at a computer with 2 monitors. What the hell? What the hell do you think Sonic the Hedgehog's going to do on a computer? Play that sewer surfer game that the kids are all into. Just needed to bust your balls so I could get past you, Governor. Okay. Nothing bad occurred. Now there is a Gangleman in here. Don't forget it. We're going to unwisely ignore them. Grab this. Do this. He's not dead. But he ain't happy. He ain't happy. We did check this area, didn't we, at some point? I can't remember. I'm blending this and the previous. Hey, a hunks boy. How neat. How quaint. Nah, because we would have moved this if we'd been in here. If we'd been in here. How is it possible? It's his enhanced dodge skills, obviously.
You asshole.
Okay, this guy is extra double hateful because we've put like 3 shotgun shells in him. He still ain't done. Okay. I'm glad you crowd are scared of that door. Oh yeah, you're really down for the count, ain't you, hunks boy, ain't you? Got you on the back foot, huh, buddy? I mean, little gunpowders are just as exciting as big gunpowders in this randomizer, so I guess we're glad that we found those. I guess we're glad that we found those. We left some nice flamethrower fuel out there. Be a shame. Of course, it'd be nice if we had it. Uh-huh, you thought you were going to jump scare me. But I seen you through the door. Your doorception. Bitch. Oh no, ballhead Fred. She was just a distraction. I got zombie movied again. I'll never learn.
What the hell?
I ain't the only one who can get zombie movied. The zombies can get zombie movied with a point-blank shotgun. Okay. Glad to see you could act with some sense. Oh yeah, there's this room that we were never able to really deal with. I said I was going to come back with a hand grenade, and I did. The red field returns. Cool. Okay, 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 okay. Perfect chance to practice my Ness impression. Well, this is where they've kept all the little gunpowders, man. I can't pick up those extra 13 bullets unless I... Well, these could become... No, we want to make Magnum bullets, remember? We want to make Magnum bullets. So we can't be using up all them yellow gunpowders for shotgun shells. Unless we get, like, the extended shotgun barrel before we get the Magnum. Heaven forbid. Oh, that grenade hit you too? I love that. I love that. Go ahead and grab you. Did we go in here and deal with this place? You know what? A hand grenade. Just a thing to humble you, crowd. Skadoosh! Wow, you tanked the damn grenade blast and kept standing. That's a hardy lady, son. Yeah, I'm sure you crowd are real done. Uh-huh. So many knives. Guess that just gives me an excuse to break one on you, crowd. To break one off in you. Uh-huh. Humbled by an asshole shot. If you're a fan of slow zombie knifing, this is the randomizer for you, son. We can't give these things away. But we can gut someone like a trout. No, fuck it. Why become thrifty now? After such self-indulgence. Did we leave anything in the bathroom? Like how you wait for me to see you stand up. Yeah, I hear some jostling and gyrating that I don't appreciate. Oh yeah, we definitely needed that. Woohoo. It was definitely needed. More knives. Full heals for days. For days. Full heals. Oh, damn! He came slatting. Just run, just run, just run, just run, just run. Nothing bad can happen if you fucking haul ass. Just run, just run. Okay. I like how this hallway just has to add more and more enemies all the time just to inconvenience me. Is that liquor anywhere near you, crowd? Good. I can do this. Skadoosh! Oh, there's additional liquors. That's good. That's good. Must be your waifu's anniversary, huh? You're like, whoa, bro, that's not cool. You're like Muscle Man if you make a joke about his mom. If I make a joke about you licking your waifu, you're like, hey, man. Oh, God, I couldn't remember what my shotgun was. You scared me to death. More zombie moments. More zombie moments. Just run. Just run. I have to sing the song again. Jesus. You crowd just bothering everybody all the damn time with your collared shirt. Are you going to go hang out at Starbucks later? Nobody wants to read your screenplay, dude. See, your friend would rather die than hear you talk about the human condition yet again. Hey, if it ain't Armless Joe. I thought it smelled like asshole in here. Damn it, I boosted his adrenaline. They perfectly know how to juke to your left. Like Little Mac, son. All these zombies getting star punches off of me, son. Farming me for stars. The nemesis. Doesn't know what to do with himself. All this star farming. Okay, you know what we could do about these gentlemen? And their ways. Their wily ways. I didn't mean to turn the lights off. Son, Bloody Mary. Running here. Okay, I believe these two windows are the ones they bust through. Or at least the ones that make them feel the most good. Okay, we're finally ready to go back into the basement. Bring a couple of these for good luck. And as always, well, let's mix some more. We're getting so much use out of the shotgun. Let's mix us some more shells. You're like, yeah, you're getting use out of it because you can't hit shit, Uncle Tenfey. My God. My God, the waste. Maybe you're right. But it's too damn satisfying. Okay, the basement. Name 5 scary things that happen in the basement. Danny Elfman, put your hand down. You don't count. He's like, well, I don't believe that's very fair. I'm Danny Elfman, and I speak like this. Okay, good. Oh no, what happened to all of you crowd? Am I in here where you're not allowed to hurt me ever? What a shame. I can't tell if that lady's trying to reanimate or if she's just getting kicked in the head. It's like videos you see where a really excited dog is wagging his tail and he's hitting a cat in the face. And the cat just looks so done with it. Yeah, we're humbling liquors in all kinds of ways these days. I'm getting me some shooting range practice, son. It's like Day of the Dead. Isn't that a thing? I've never actually seen Day of the Dead. I've seen the extended cut of the original Dawn of the Dead. Hey, the large gear! In the basement. Otacon trying to warn Snake. Not to tell Danny Elfman. There's so much good stuff down here that I want to have. I'm just going to have to make trips. Multiple trips. There ain't no reason we can't do this. Since the Mac 11 isn't real. How can Mac 11s be real if our extended magazines aren't real? Okay, there's a green herb. There's a double green blue. It's such an odd combination. I don't know if my eyes can register it, son. It's like trying to imagine a color you've never seen before. Your human brain's like, you want to do what? My God, man. Isn't it enough that you could, like, pick up sticks and rocks, man? Have you ever played Friday the 13th on the NES, man? It's a marvel. Okay. We'll just come back. When we come back down in here with all of our free inventory space, we're going to go to freeinventoryspace.com. It's made by the same company as freecreditreport.com, so expect some mimetic quality commercials where a guy strums a guitar and sings about how he married a broke woman so he can't have a yard or a dog anymore. And he has to drive a beat up old car that dries women up at the side of it, son. A woman takes one look at that car he has to drive, and it's like she got shot with that gun in Tank Girl, son. She's also going to be making out with a kangaroo boy before you know it. That's all I know about Tank Girl. It's my extended knowledge. Okay. Oh, I'm so liberated with all these additional inventory spaces. All of my Rob Liefeld pouches have made me powerful. Okay. Fantastic. Even though you're not really supposed to trust the red color of the rooms, it still feels nice to look and see that it's not red anymore. At least it's not red inside my mind. Okay, I hear, like, disgruntled zombie noises. Also, a licker on the ceiling. Okay, if we walk down here, the jump scare licker, yeah, okay, he goes away. He goes somewhere where he can't bother anybody. Like hell. His most favorite place to be. Or is there anyone in the garage now? Anybody want to interact with old Shotgun Betty? Bam Balam? No? Okay. I was going to say, let's go visit Taru-chan, but I realize we've already been in Bright Irons' office.
Where that guy came from.
Oh! Jim Dandy there. Isn't feeling too Jim Dandy these days. 3 green herbs. Son. Place is a mess. The garage security room must be staffed entirely by bachelors, son. They threw the umbrella away. That was them trying to reject the Umbrella Corporation. And has hold its had over. Oh, hey. I was going to say the good peoples of Raccoon City. We seem to always find the butt stock first. It's the best sign ever. Just wanted to enjoy it for a second. Look at this cool elevator ride. We could go stand next to Taru-chan with this shotgun, but for thumbnail potential. But it's got to be the long barrel, son. I don't want Taru-chan to see me like this. Be like George after he went swimming that time. They don't know about shotgun shrinkage. Why are we back up here? I'm trying to remember. Speaking of remembering, remember that Claire can, in fact, go over here on the rooftop and climb down the ladder. And not have it collapse. Not have a workplace incident. Ain't you just perfectly placed? You know, I'm going to ignore you right now. You're a future Claire problem. She'll have like a bionic eye or a bionic arm or something. A complete collection of original launch bionicles. New in box, son. How much would that be worth? An Aegis conductor cube is good because it means the other one is always up there in the clock tower, which means we know we have both of them. And since we know we have the large gear, we could actually just finish the RPD. Right now, we're just indulgently looking for items. Everyone's favorite Final Fantasy VI overworld theme, searching for items. Searching for friends is like a beautiful melody and like almost haunting in a way. Especially compared combined with the visuals of the World of Ruin in Final Fantasy VI with like everything is real orange. It's like dusk. It's like dusk. Sunset on the world. And you've got to go kick Kefka Palazzo in the dick hard enough that he shits out all that magic he stole. See, that guy picked up on my revelations. But the point of that story was I'm a bigger fan of the World of Balance over world music. I guess it's just Terra's theme. You'll notice it's quite the leitmotif. Leitmotif of FF6. You hear Terra's theme a lot. Okay. You're like, yeah, I'll try to remember that when you play FF6. So, 20XD6. Hey, that's not fair. Clearly, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 6 in 20XD5. Thank you. Damn, have you ever seen Fat Chubbs with so much hate hustle in his heart, son? Hate Fu Hustle would be the name of the film. And it would be made by the people that made Kung Fu Hustle. Which is a good movie, even if Ballroom Blitz doesn't actually feature in the movie. And it makes you mad. Because that was what hyped you to watch it in the first place. And the thing that makes you double mad is it's such a good movie that you can't really be mad about that. Even though you still want to be. You're like, oh, it sounds awfully personal, Uncle Tenfey. Oh no, it's the human experience. Being promised Ballroom Blitz in the teaser commercial trailers for a movie and then not delivering it, son. That's quite the sin. Sans Undertale would vomit at the sight of you. Let's just grab everything that's out here. Which means I can just store away the worries. Please don't let the Magnum be in like the Billy B octagon at the end of the game, man. Breaking my heart. Did the game audio cut out or did my headphones cut out? I can't believe I'm still having this problem. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Claire, unfortunately, has the least use for a big fuck-off Magnum in her game. Well, we found the other fuse. So before we do anything like advancing the game state of the helicopter, let's, well, we could place it after. Well, no, there's a million Ganglemen down there. We got to remember that. We got to remember that. I think you can actually ignore putting that fire out. Oh, I forgot you were up here. Hoo. Okay, what? Yeah, we have no knives to deal with him right this second. Is anybody spawned in here? Yeah, I see you. I see you, crowd. Genuine 100% homegrown grassroots hate in your heart crawling around in the storeroom. Licking your lips thinking about somebody's Achilles tendon. Okay. Well, we only need that down in the basement, which we still haven't fully explored. Remember, that's another region we need to explore. Is it time to bring back some of our other guns? AKA the grenade launcher with its refreshing acid splash attack. We'll do that along with the handgun. That'll let us hoard some of our shotgun resources for our shotgun futures. Never forget the shotgun futures, son. We got a stack of 10 acid rounds. We don't need to mix anymore right this second. Sorry, I'm just feeling real strategical at the moment. That's an Archie Bunker word right there. Oh, geez, Edith, I'm just trying to find a Magnum there. Jefferson keeps teasing me with his yellow gunpowders. And in his universe, Jefferson is the creator. He's Nomsku. He's the one who created this randomizer in his own image. He also has a Fox Boy Sona as well. Okay. Let us save. Okay, let's go deal with potential rooftop shenanigans. Let's get our shenana on again. Don't forget about this gentleman that everyone loves. Oh, is that where you hang out now? Is that where you hang out now? The asshole corner of the roof. A perfect fit. Are you dead? Do I need to waste knife on you? Okay, good. What a gentleman. Oh, feigned death, eh? I guess Jim from Outbreak must have been through town and taught you how to feign death. You know he's never rolled any job class but Hunter in World of Warcraft, son. But he's got a level 60 of every possible Hunter race. Oh, hey. I remember you. You're a huge asshole everyone hates. Okay, good. He's, well, not really T-posing. He's inverted Y-posing to assert dominance. What if he just grabbed me right there? All of us would never stop shitting our pants. Okay, the music made me nervous. But I think we're okay. Does that mean he notices us, but he's just frozen in place? He approaches a state of rigor mortis. So intense is his hatred for Clary Redfield. Okay, good. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot. It's not necessarily right there. Does anyone remember where the shutter hall fuses are? Anybody? Speak up. There's no wrong answer. Well, there's plenty of wrong answers, but just acknowledging me feels nice. Oh, hey. This fucking guy again. Yeah, I've never hit a gangle ball, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, it's all part of my master plan, though. Idiots. There you are. Okay, that's placed. So we ain't got to worry about it. I guess let's finish clearing the basement before we deal with the clock tower, just in case it causes any scripting errors. Oh no, what's wrong? Did you want to bust through that window? What a tragedy. What a tragedy. More like tragedies nuts. Okay, I think we need to bring the spark shot. I think that's the more responsible play now. We've had fun and we shared laughs, I'll admit. We got to bring all of our needles, considering that would take 2 inventory slots. We have so many. Will bring us a nice, refreshing 7-pack. Like 7-pack abs. And we'll want you. And I guess you. Hakusho not included. I remember there's a guy on the ceiling over here. I think one spark shot needle directly to the center of his asshole will be just the thing we need to motivate him to stop bothering me. Just a very artistic camera angle, of course. Hey, buddy. How you doing up there on the ceiling? Are you having a good time with your asshole not being electrocuted? Oops. Oh no, he found a way to counter the asshole shocker. The most powerful of Spider-Man's rogue gallery. Okay, we know you're there. We acknowledge you. Single ink ribbon. Ah, I knew this day would come. that I'd be happy to have this key. Remember, we can shocker through the door, baby. Oh, it feels good. Damn, it feels good to be a shocker. Of course, if we run into Peter Parker in his symbiote outfit, he'll chase us to the ends of the earth while yelling very angrily and throwing church doors at us. I believe is what he does to the Shocker. You know, I had the action figure of the Shocker from the cartoon Spider-Man, the same one that Peter Parker threatens to chase to the ends of the earth. His arms couldn't bend because he had these little, like, transparent missile things that went into his Shocker gloves. He was permanently making fists, and they extended back through the back of his, like, shoulder, and so you could pull them back, and there was a little string in there. When you let it go, they shot out. I just had a perfect Spider-Man Ultra memory from talking to you all about the Shocker. Isn't there like a wrestler who wore like a stormtrooper helmet with glitter on it called the Shocker? Did I dream that up? Okay, this one didn't cancel out, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Look at you trying to fish for sympathy with your death. That's just shameful. Okay, once again, we acknowledge you, Ink Ribbons. Is someone already mad at me? I ain't even gone through that door yet. Oh, hey. Ain't you pretty? Pretty fucking tailhole shocked. Wolf O'Donnell watching this on his second monitor. He has on his... he's watching it on the monitor inside of his starship. And every time I apply the tailhole shocker to some smug fox boy, he does a stamp. Like when you take someone down in a fighter pilot jet. Why do you got to put all this good shit down here to tempt me? To tempt me. You're like, answered your own question. I didn't mean to do that. We could do this and this, and then everything will be fine. Right? Right? Anybody? Oh, such things and treats and treasures. I mentioned all the juicy grapes down here. They came true. The juicy grapes in my heart became reality. Be a good Valentine card. Yeah, that's right. Claire's not allowed to activate electrical components, son. She ain't certified, boys. Okay, we're going to have to make at least one item box run for good shit acquisition purposes. I should have gone and used that first. It's a classic rookie mistake, just like getting Marvin the big bag of honey, son. I now realize what he meant. Hey, now, directly behind the door. I'm going to declare it cheating. I know I don't do that often. You're going to get the double. I'm trying to resuscitate this man. He's not thunder and lightning, son. He's not Danny Sexbang's testicles. Okay, I'm going to test my hypothesis. Items will only be where they can normally spawn, and that'll be a good thing. Will be the outcome. Plus, this way we don't have to look at bugs. Can't believe I have 2 blue herbs in my inventory. So that I can't pick up anything good ever. Okay, once again. The ink ribbon struggle is real. Which means nothing over here should have an item. Sometimes there are humorous enemies with thumbnail potential. Are you going to have a zombie inside of you? You didn't. Ah, flamethrower fuel. If only I had aught but a flamethrower. There, but for the grace of Spitfire, the standard issue pyromancer, go I. Remember that time she was in Dark Souls 2? You're like, don't remind me, Uncle Tenfey. Oh, the heartbreak. The heartbreak! I saw some nice art earlier today where somebody had drawn... You know the pyromancer ladies in the windmill that, like, are very scantily clad with a hood on their head and they got, like, their fans? Well, it was a cute mouse lady dressed up like that. It was that same cute mouse lady with the scythe that I came across both on the internets and on the Tenfey Discord, son. Okay. So far, so good. Pop by an item box. It's faster to go down here. Even if it is less satisfying than taking the elevator. Which is always exciting. If you're somebody like me, who very rarely has any reason to be in an elevator. There's no love in an elevator when I'm involved. Now, we could just go with no items in our inventory to pick up as much as possible, but I would feel so naked. I'd feel like Mau Mau. Heroes of Pure Heart, when he doesn't have, like, his belt to cover the weird scar on his waist, or his gloves to cover his dainty catboy paws. There's a whole episode about him being asshole naked in public. It speaks a lot on the angsty catboy condition. Damn, I wish we got that additional continuation of Mau Mau Heroes of Pure Heart that we were promised, son. Is that Mr. X? He also wishes that Mau Mau Heroes of Pure Heart didn't get canceled. This is genuinely creepy. We've encountered like genuine creepypasta. Okay. Oh! The jump scare happened right when I lowered my guard. Right when I lowered my guard. I thought maybe Mr. X had spawned in here and was trapped. And that's why we were hearing him in the walls. And also I was completely silent because I figured I could volume boost that part. So that way any of you crowd that lay in bed at night in the dark watching your old Uncle Tenfey can have you a nice, genuine, spooky moment. You all react like Goku in Dragon Ball Z Abridged when he didn't immediately teleport back and fight Frieza, especially when he noticed Trunks was there. I kind of wanted to give you guys a chance to shit your pants. You're like, please don't make a habit of that. No promises. We left an ink ribbon out there, but we acknowledged it, so it's fine. The acknowledging is the important part. They're actually doing something about it. That sounds hard. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to change my status on social media, son. And be a 100% genuine hero. While sitting on my ass. Okay. Is there anything major we left laying around that we really should go pick up before we advance to the streets? Also, we're going to take the streets seriously this time. Claire Redfield had her a bad time on the streets last time. I am going to use this as an excuse to say hello to Taru-chan. Konnichiwa, Taru-sama. I need to learn a Japanese word for orange. I only know Kuro, which is black, and Shiro, which is white, I believe. Honoron Hado. Honoron Rosa. There you go. Clearly. Azul. Blue. If you say blue douchier, it's French for blue. Love Blue. And then you've obviously got to follow it with the girl. Okay, what are we going to take? Oh, yeah, that's right. We were trying to decide if there's anything I want to pick up. Well, there's a hand grenade I missed somehow. There's Magnum ammo I missed somehow. It looks like we're going to have to finish clearing out the RPD. Because there's so much good shit. Oh, we left a... Yeah, we did leave that mixed herb, didn't we? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. That white gunpowder, we never grabbed that on this timeline. That's the boiler room. The G team? What? Oh, that's the name of that video. I was like, what did I leave? Where? Okay. Let's put together a reasonable inventory for a reasonable exploratory mission to grab shit that we missed. Once again, just a sensible... Let's just take 3. If we shoot that many, it'll free up an inventory spot. And of course, there will probably be liquors, at least 1 liquor that we bear. If there's liquors, we'll kill them with spark shots and kindness. The kindness of electric death. The name of Zeus Chan's autobiography. Remember Zeus Chan from Breath of the Wild? You're like, vaguely? Vaguely? Okay. Let's plan out our route. Gonna run over to... Well, we could go upstairs. Approach from that vector. I hear vague Mr. X footsteps, don't worry. He might actually be active this time. I don't know if that's good or bad. I guess it depends on how you feel about Mr. X. You crowd love to guard that door, don't you? Somehow got him in the shin when I was aiming at his head. I thought something was behind that door and I was afeared. I was afeared. There's a lot of you crowd up here now all of a sudden. Am I the first to notice? I think Mr. X is chasing us. And that's really bad. That's really, really bad. I wish that wasn't what was happening. But I'm pretty sure it's exactly what's happening. Running, 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 running. Yeah! Okay, there might be enemies up here. As long as they're not liquors, we're fine. As long as we're fairly acquainted with all the enemies, we're fine. Okay. I like how y'all spawn in like little clusters like this. I think spark shot in the head makes them more likely to not get back up. Let's test this hypothesis together. Well, at least y'all spawned crawling. It's one good thing I could say about you. If I had a Magnum, son, I'd take care of them. I'd clear house. Magnum clearing house sweepstakes would be in town. Okay. Okay, so the grenade is apparently just laying down there on the ground. Anybody else spawn in here? You can tell me I'm cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Mr. X is in fact following us. Kids, say hi to Mr. X. Hi, Mr. X is home early. Spark shot, not the best weapon for clearing a path to get away from Mr. X. Oh, hey, cheating. Cheating is going on in Mr. X's world today. We maybe can go through here, right? Remember, there's a liquor in the hallway that we don't really need to be contending with. Well, we do, but... Or did we already... I can't remember if we dealt with it or not. Mr. X running in the halls. I'm telling you, SpongeBob. Ticket long as your arm, he's going to write you. When you're disrespecting the halls. Okay. Okay, well, now that we know that Mr. X is on the prowl, we need to adjust our strategy. He's become our primary action item now. Let's switch to shotgun futures for at least a brief moment. Let's grab a stack of each of these, because I ain't fucking around with Mr. X today, son. I ain't about to catch him outside. You're like, well, how about that? Uncle Tenfey gave up. On humbling Mr. X, thus ruining the playthrough. I know it's not necessary, but I'm going to do this. There, this is like a, hey, I'm just going to walk around and pick up what's left and not be bothered by anybody and their nonsense collection is what we call this loadout. All right. That white gunpowder's not exactly the most necessary item. I mean, I want these more than anything, so I guess let's just head up to the shower room. Hey, buddy. Ain't you pretty? Okay, you noticed me, did you? Oh, okay, that's enough to humble you. Well, that's good. Oh no, the music got spooky. That's how he attacks you when he's humbled. Are you already back up? I mean, I know I boost people's adrenaline with my taunts and jeers, but damn, son. Alright, well, we'll just make a detour past the STARS office. Nothing bad happens in the STARS hallway, I've been told. But let's walk just to be safe. Additional enemies? Oh, there's this asshole. Okay. Let's get our hand grenade that we're owed. When Mr. X is in here practicing his superhero three-point landing. Yeah, it was under where the ass eater normally is. Oh, God. Never mind. What path are we taking then? Let's pop in the STARS office and see if he fucks off or not. Sounds like he turned back around. He turned 360 degrees and walked away, son. Angle man? Okay. Fine by me. Let's get the items we need for the clock tower. Get through the condensed Sherry Birkin Adventures in Sherry Birkin setting. The abridged series. And then we can get to the streets where nothing bad has ever once occurred. Okay. Give me the large gear and some other various things. I'm bringing this just for luck. Just for luck. I guess we could bring a first aid spray. I'm sure your grandmama is worried sick. She's like, how can he leave the house without full heal or warm jacket? You go nowhere till you finish 6 dozen pierogi. 6 dozen pierogi. Okay. You cried real resilient today. To Claire. Thunder God Claire. Are you already here? Damn, man. Never has someone so desperately needed a hobby. Alright, remember this crowd's gonna be out here bothering people. Which is why we brought justice. Alright, everyone's favorite, the gears in the clock tower with Colonel Mustard. I was gonna say, we leave anything back there? Just an ink ribbon. They're so plentiful these days. It's like when you first get a new tube of toothpaste, son. You're there loading your toothbrush up. You look like you had a rabid St. Bernard by the time you're done brushing, son. Your teeth so clean. And then when you're there at the end where you got the damn thing rolled up, or you're laying it flat on the bathroom counter and putting your hand at the end and just trying to squeeze one more dollop of toothpaste out the end of it, son. Apparently you don't need very much, but I'm telling you, no one can resist the allure of a fresh tube of toothpaste. See, Claire knows. Additional Aegis conductor cube. Yeah. Okay, remember there's quite a crowd in this storeroom we have to run through, but without Mr. X hung all up on us and with a hand grenade. Or hell, we could just flashbang Justice. Of course, if anyone's around a corner, they probably won't be afflicted by the Justice. They'll be blind to Justice. You're like, isn't Justice herself blind? Like, yes, that's the great irony of Justice. Okay, sounds like you all spawned in the same clump, so I'm fine. Thought I saw an item. Thought I saw a bobby pin. You're like, you made a lockpick, Uncle Tenfey. Gotta have you a sunset sarsaparilla, are you, Uncle Tenfey? Tiger. Okay, yes. 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 M. Bison never uttered the word yes so many times in a row. Even when he thought he had finally defeated Guile and his accursed Street Fighters. Get Brian Irons off my screen, or I'm gonna have to have a screen. I want this dial, and I want this key, and I want these skizzers. I'm gonna take the dial with me, son. That's how you get the secret ending. I just imagine Brian Irons himself being too lazy to fix that.
Is this?
And going up there and taping a piece of cardboard to it. Probably while cussing some kids out. Like the huge asshole he is. Bet there ain't one Hardy Boys mystery novel in that pile. If you're lucky, there'll be a copy of The Hobbit, which is always a good time. There and Back Again, if it's old enough, will probably be what it's called, so be sure to be thorough. If you find a Cimmerillion, I mean, if you want to go into a coma, I guess you could try to read it. A lot of proper nouns in the Cimmerillion. Invisible doors are scary when you're Sherry Birkin. We got to Crash Bandicoot our ass down the hall. What if a giant polar bear came around the corner? Unless it was Ice Chan, I'd be worried. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Good to see you again, Claire.
I'm glad that everyone universally agrees that the Sherry Birkin segment is terrible if you're just replaying the game. In the original game, she had to run past zombies and or dogs. It was quite harrowing. Okay, what are we going to take onto the streets this time? We're not going to kid around. We're going to take the streets seriously. We're going to show the streets the respect they entail by bringing all kinds of good shit. We got all kinds of crazy good shit. Just like Bubs' concession stand with its all types of crazy crap. Maybe there won't be any items to pick up. We're going to save anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it is quite satisfying. Oh no, Mr. X, what happened? Did I avoid all of your nonsense? Now that I think about it, is he going to chase us in the parking garage? I'm just going to keep going with the assumption that they didn't spawn any items out in the beginning of the streets part where there are no enemies until you go through that fence. I'm going to hope that Namsku had the good graces, the good sense. If the good Lord gave that fox boy the sense to not put any items out there. Now, Mr. X, like, spawns, like, right here. Normally, so what's going to happen? Yeah, wow. You might want to look into that, Namsku-kun. Might want to give that a once-over. I'm just saying. Maybe not quite working as intended. At least I only took slight damage. I'll say that would be the perfect place for an item to be if there was items. If items were real. Flashbang justice for everyone. Oh. Luckily it hits Mr. X as well. We're so prepared for the streets, baby.
Looks like the only way forward.
We're streets ahead this time. We'll be getting interviewed on Troy and Abed in the morning about how streets ahead we were, son. We might even get a high five in the halls from Leonard. Okay. You crowd form quite the lovely bunch. I have faith that we can just walk past this crowd and nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad will happen. You're not tense, are you, viewer coon? You're not a teepee or a wigwam, are you? Okay, good. What is the plan regarding this crowd today? Maybe they won't notice us right away. If I can get close enough to throw a fragmentation grenade, that'll take care of them dogs. Speaking of them dogs, hey, sweetheart, ain't you pretty? Just throw grenades and pray, baby! Just throw grenades and pray! It's the only thing we're capable of. Damn, don't I hate you so much. Foxboy King. Additional grenades for boys. Ooh. Yep. Just keep saying yep, and nothing bad can happen. Nothing bad can happen. Haha, I'm invincible. I missed somehow. Okay, good. Okay, I see a licker and a dog. Two of you crowd, huh? Okay, thank God that works through the fence. I'm just going to keep assuming that no enemies are behind me and nothing bad will ever happen. I hear an angry G mutant, but he's probably on the other side of a fence. Okay, you let yourself in, and I guess you let yourself in, but as long as you don't bring any of that other crowd with you, we're fine. Is that Marvin? He's trying to get to the store, son. He needs a Macau tail or a Zagnut bar or something just to get him through his afternoon. Okay, you crowd form a nice grenadable clump. I guess I could use the individual grenade. A skadoosh! Oh, you're Hunks boy. I thought you were a licker. That killed him. That's what killed him. That's a Hardy's licker, I was about to say. Once again, being misidentified as an enemy killed him. Thank God. Okay, I'm glad you crowd calmed down. Was there anything on this bench? Do we need to keep these benches in line? We would have also accepted benches and hose lining up. Wonder if YouTube's auto subtitles will get that joke. You ever tried to watch a Tenfey video with the auto subtitles on? They're trying, boys. They're struggling. It's like when you see a video of somebody trying to walk across some ice and they start slipping, and for like 30 seconds they're flailing in perpetual free fall. Son, you know they're struggling. Fighting for their life. I gave her the double. Well, at least there's not 100 fucking dogs out here this time. I'm thankful for that. If I make it to Thanksgiving dinner, that's what I'm going to talk about being thankful for. Right, Fat Chubs? The thought of Thanksgiving dinner killed him, son. I'm the same way. Okay, hey, you crowd. Yeah, I'm glad Claire said it. So she can get demonetized. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's put an acid round in this thing for fun. Let's see if I can hit you all with some good old-fashioned flashbang justice and then just run past you. Oh. Yeah. See, what did I tell you?
Gotta be the orphanage.
You Crowder, streets behind, son. You Crowder are so genuinely mad. It's embarrassing.
Come on, Sherry.
Just make sure they didn't hide any good stuff in the corner. A gold scutula in the corner.
Hello? I have the pendant. Sherry? Sherry, are you here?
She's like, I have the pendant. We can use it to find the disc and take it to the shrine. And we can redeem that fabled mystery disc and release the phoenix inside. Why is there nothing but ink ribbons, man? It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I guess we're coming up on an item box, so we might as well grab them. We can just continue to save indulgently. I hate that it doesn't let you fully explore in here. As Claire Redfield. Look at this. I bet the refrigerator weighs more than the house. Indiana Jones in there right now. Going to be the only survivor. That's where Vault-Tec got the idea for the vaults. They saw Indiana Jones getting that fridge. They're like, what if we made that fridge a big giant like underground apartment complex and then fucked with everybody inside of it for 100 years? What a good plan. So, speaking of assholes like Vault-Tec, Brian Irons came running around the corner. Now remember, don't grab the blasphemous key. Okay, I think Namsku removed it. Thank God. Let's see if Canon Mr. X appears here, or because remember last time it was a single liquor.
Sherry? Where are you?
Claire!
Sherry? I'll be right there.
Okay, it is him.
Go, go, go!
Claire! It's behind you!
Don't stop!
Hayaku, Sherry. Ain't you ever seen Hyper Police?
Keep going.
All right. And once again, nothing bad happened in an elevator. Anything good laying around for me to have? For me to have?
No. Sherry's daughter?
Yep. I mean, she's got recessive bitch genes. She also inherited those from William. Let's just eat one of these so we'll have advanced armor down in the sewers. Is there... I was about to say, is there a typewriter in here? Alright, what do we want to actually take into the sewers for sewer times? Sewer surfing! That's pretty respect. Of course, we want some actual spark shot needles. Of course, of course. Everybody loaded? Awesome. We're up to our 20th save. But in my defense, I've A, been put through something, and B, been given quite the bounty of ink. You never know, they could have hid the best item in the game right up here. The Moonlight Greatsword.
Sherry?
Just sitting up
Can you
there.
hear me?
Did you fall into some shit water? You can tell me I'm cool.
Now I'm gonna smell like shit. Literally.
Hey, hey, hey! Is this just luck, or did we find this in the same spot twice? I'll accept either answer. What do we want to do? Make our way to the item box room and then the long way around? There's no reason not to. We don't need to be sequence breaking that hard. Boom, boom, dollar. Boom, boom, acid. That'll be Wolves Can't Fly's cover of Boom, Boom, Dollar from the... fuck it. From the DDR soundtrack. Trying to decide what level of self-indulgence I was willing to go up to. And it turns out absolutely rotten was where I took myself. Can I make any of you crowd walk over here while this bar is down? Yeah, seems like it.
You asshole.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look who lives in the water. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm sure we can hit him. Dang. What about this? Okay, so that made contact, apparently. And he's mad. And he's mad. Right in the dick. Okay. Glad I have you crowd's interests now. I was gonna say, did I somehow completely whiff that acid shot? You're just a shimmying and a shaking all over the place, ain't you? Is there enough enemies in that room? It's a good thing I'm pre-gaming this shit. Yeah, seriously. You tell him, Claire. You tell him. That dog's the only one I'm really worried about when I come around there later. None of you crowd want to fall down here and be good friends with me? Okay, I think I've wasted enough resources. I think Henry's gone comatose enough. Okay. I guess to stop you from getting soft locked, they always spawn that key there. Namsco-kun looking out for us, son. That fox boy being real soon there, eh? Looks like it's not like I spawned it there for you specifically or anything, Baka. I just accidentally made too many sewer maintenance keys. Sounds real doggo rich inside of here. Doggo Rich would be a great name for a member of Wolves Can't Fly. Grenade boys! Okay, you are going to be a problem. Additional grenade boys. Oh, I wish I had blown up half a second sooner, boys. Half a second sooner. I don't know how I hit you and down there. And I was aiming at your face, but I guess it works. I guess that works. Open the Suzaku Flame Blast locker. Uh-huh. That's real clever and cute. That's cute lever, we'll call it. Alright, the gang on me have not started to move just yet. Woohoo! Just what I needed. Ah. Somebody's beloved chair knife. Jump. The double.
Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right there.
I was say, did any enemies spawn in Sherry's vicinity? Sounds like there's monsters right on the other side of this door. I was expecting the Tommy knockers. But it was just this asshole. Was it? Was he ever real? Was he ever real? I can't, how can I never remember this? 2-12-8, of course. That's the order they rank those particular Dark Horse Final Fantasies in, which I don't agree with. I'd probably go 8 to 12. I need to actually finish Final Fantasy 12 someday. I assume you spit out just the biggest mouthful of ramen noodles right there. At the revelation that I haven't yet finished Final Fantasy 12 in my lifetime. Like, but how can that be? Tenfey betrayed us. You got to go through your whole Patchy the Pirate, tearing down all of his SpongeBob merch routine, but with all your Tenfey posters and your Tenfey bed sheets, and you even tore off your pair of Tenfey drawers. What design is on the officially licensed Tenfey drawers, son? The best reason ever to leave a nice comment. You're like, oh, I'll leave a comment, Uncle Tenfey, but nobody said nothing about no niceties. You're asking me to design drawers for you, Uncle Tenfey. I believe we've abandoned polite society. Like, I didn't know it meant that much to you, man. I wouldn't have said it. We don't need all this, right? We could just walk out there with a couple of items and some pluck and gumption. If we have enough hope in our heart, I think we'll do just fine. I'm just looking for items after all. Searching for loot in all the wrong places. Searching for loot. You either select him as your main character or he's always in that pub in Scrap. All the main 7 characters of Saga Frontier have their own unique gimmick. And Lutz, one of Lutz, I believe, is the fact that he's the only one that can be recruited in every other character's game. His other fun fact is that he's the only one that you can make the first fight you experience in the game be his final boss. And you get the shit kicked out of you, but it is fun. I actually did it once. It involves a lot of quick saving and running around monsters. You're like, oh, the Saga Frontier experience. I had nothing to say to that man. Yeah, this is what I get for not being resolute the first time and saying my piece. AKA that you're a huge piece of shit. Are you guarding anything? I'm just gonna shock you for fun. Shock the hat off his head, son. Shock the hat off his head. You're a mess, man. I know you were electrocuted to death by Thunder God Claire, but you could have even the slightest bit of dignity. If we were to just poke our head in here, I wonder how this crowd's holding up these days after our first skirmish, we'll call it. The first skirmish in the Battle of Shit Creek, it'll be known as. Speaking of, I see Foxboy tail holes. Ooh. Light them up. Wolf O'Donnell's going to have to go to Staples for a new ink pad for his stamp. Is that enough for you, crowd? Or do you still have hate in your heart? You look awfully hateful, lady. Got her once on the way down, son. Hey, gorgeous! Here I am wasting time with this lady. You know what, lady? Just for you. Because I know you ain't dead. Well, let's check. Oh, not with a damn hand grenade, then. Okay. She doesn't get to be burned in righteous hellfire. Even though I don't have the fuel regulator installed just yet. Remember, we left. Did we kill both of those lickers that were hiding in this stagnant water? Like a leech waiting to grapple onto your nutsack? What is all this then? Oh, hey! Make my grenade launcher the big grenade launcher, son. Okay. I was about to say, if these 5 bullets doesn't stop her, then she gets graduated to flamethrower class. But just the thought of it made her so nervous that her head exploded. I could do this all day, lady. You know how many knives I got back in my box? I got more knives than Edgar Figueroa knows cute ladies. You're like, my God. That's more than the grains of sand in the desert. You're like, this is a really FF6 heavy episode. Son, you discovered the leak motive of this particular randomizer episode. Gangle boy. Oh no, Gangle Man. How would I ever possibly defeat a Gangle Man these days? It just can't be done. It just can't be done. Oh. 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 So it takes like 4 every time you tap it without the regulator. And I believe it takes 2 with the regulator. Oh, all burned up, are you? What a shame. I told you this flamethrower would go good with this Claire outfit. You're like, I didn't disagree, Uncle Tenfey. Man, jeez. Way to box me in. With a few modifications. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're not allowed to do that from this side. I was going to say, with a few modifications, you could probably turn this Claire outfit into a nice cosplay of Aerie, my favorite Metal Slug character. It would be such a good cosplay for a certain Dragoon lady. Although, you know, if Freya wanted to cosplay as Theo, I ain't going to say nothing. I'll be enjoying that Mega Neko style. You're like, I thought she was a rat. I thought it would be Mega Nezumi. Seems like you don't know your Weeblish, son. Sounds like Bakugai Jin have taken over the comment section. You're like, that's not very fair, Uncle Tenfey. And after I went through all that trouble to make a official Tenfey drawers pattern for you, man, that's harsh. This randomizer's been a harsh toke, Uncle Tenfey. Okay. Let us decide the next step in our evolution, which involves this flamethrower, of course. Where is my fuel regulator? Where is my glut of flamethrower fuel? We should just burn away the sewers. We could very easily do it. Is what makes it so tempting. My God. Okay. Keep on keeping on, right? Maybe. Actually, you know what? Oh, we've actually looped back around Ouroboros. This would be a good spot to stop. I could go ahead and get the episode uploaded. You crowd will have something to watch this Saturday, which is today. And you could look forward to me burning up the sewers next time, son. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball.